At a 2-degree world, for instance, insurance is going to be a very difficult business. At a 4-degree world, there is not going to be an insurance business. California homeowners already find it impossible to find housing insurance because of the risk of wildfires. It's a complicated situation, but that's the bottom line.
I hope that investors and banks and the businesses that they finance understand moving into a world where they're trying to mitigate these risks that are happening right now and are going to be accelerating, that nature isn't their enemy. They need to work with nature.
Nature and climate are two sides of the same coin. Fixing for climate and fixing for nature can go hand in hand. Nature is the best friend we have. The oceans absorb huge amounts of heat and carbon. We need to protect forests. We need to restore soil and peat bogs and other natural carbon sinks. So we need to do both at the same time.
We have to connect our climate and nature objective with the economy. Now it is not because just an agreement, the Paris Agreement or the Global Biodiversity Framework, that for sure are two fantastic pieces, but also it is more because of the economy. So we could keep our development, we can grow if we are able to be climate and nature responsible.
Because there are these market failures that undermine the alignment of markets with the transition, we need to advocate to the governments and regulators who can fix those market failures so that we get that balance of us doing our bit but actually having the enabling environment from regulators and governments.
The launch of the 5th P handbook by Race to Zero is so important. The 5th P is about persuasion. It talks about how we need to align our advocacy plans and our policy messages around the Race to Zero.
And it's complex. We know the issue is far from a simple one, but it is a global issue, and we did that before. So when we had the ozone layer problem, we did the Montreal Protocol, we set targets for each and every country, we obey, and now the ozone layer is being recovered. So it's for us now to replicate what we did before with two other topics. One is global emissions, which is fundamental and must be tackled, and the other one is social biodiversity. How we will bring nature back, bringing people along the journey and avoiding the inequalities that are creating deforestation and that are taking nature away.
The planet doesn't act doing climate first and nature second. The planet is an integrated system, and therefore our approach has to be integrated. So climate must take into account nature considerations if you're a business or financial institution, and vice versa. We're all in this race to get to net zero and nature positive. Be on the starting line, be equipped, and there might be some stumbles and some falls on the way, but we'll pick each other up together. And as long as we reach the finish line together, that's the most important thing.